Gavin. We're about to do our podcast.
And John.
In Studio One.
Studio One.
So, what? That's a thing.
We're back. It's been a while since you've seen the Halo background.
Yeah, all my Halo figurines. We got some Commander Legends. Collector Booster.
Yeah, the Commander Legends Collector Booster.
Trying to wait for this to show live. So I can get in there and make sure. If we got any comments, yeah, we're just going to get started.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Where's the live thing? Showing live from New York. It's Saturday night.
It's actually Wednesday.
It is Wednesday.
It's Wednesday, my dudes.
Like, usually it pops up like live. There's a live thing. Why is it not saying there's live? Not showing live. Technical difficulties.
Let me see if I can find it on my phone. Let's open it. Video.
This is ridiculous.
Live. Nope.
I mean, we are live.
Weird.
Oh, well, whatever.
Hopefully you will be able to see it in a few moments.
What's up, everybody? It's John.
And Gavin.
With Let's Open It. And this is podcast episode 5.
Yes, podcast episode 5 of the Let's Open It podcast.
Thank you for listening. You can follow us. If you're listening to us on the Apple Podcast, just go ahead and hit that follow button. Give us a 5-star review. If you're listening on Spotify, do the same thing. Or if you're listening on Buzzsprout, thank you so much.
Yes.
And then you can follow us on more social medias at The Real Let's Open It at Instagram and Twitter.
And
TikTok for like shorts that you won't see on YouTube. And of course, our main platform, YouTube.
Yeah.
Go there. If you're stumbling upon this and you're like, what are they all about? Go to our YouTube channel.
We open stuff. We talk about nerd stuff. And that's what we're here to do today. But first, we'll address, for those of you who are watching this with your eyeballs.
Yes.
We're back in Studio One.
We are back with Studio One. This is the original studio that is my spare bedroom that started it all.
Yeah.
We're back here. Braxton, our non-existent producer, finally moved out after a 2-month stay 2 years later. And we have this reclaimed. We'll take some pictures and post it on Facebook and stuff like that so you can see what it's all about, because it's kind of cool.
In case you were just listening.
Yeah, for some reason, I don't know. But let's just get into it. You know what we did today? The first thing that we did today,
we tried to pour our blood into the channel.
I want a new camera for a handheld camera so we can get away from using like my Canon and iPhone in conjunction and just have 2 real cameras. So we went to, Gavin had his own reasons, but I went, so I can do this, went to BioLife Plasma Services to try to give plasma, because it's like, you can get $800 in 8 donations. And I was like, sweet.
That's a new camera.
That's exactly how much the camera is. I'll be able to get it. Well, we get there, and they are searching for my veins and can't find any. Too deep. Can't get monies.
Thick boys. That's the problem.
Except for Gavin. You have great veins. Do it. Yeah, so...
Yes, the vein in my blood today.
Yeah,
and I didn't want to make go.
And I totally would have came back. The first time you go is like 3 hours. I was just like,
insane.
It's kind of sucks because I really really wanted that $800 to be able to get a new handheld camera for the channel.
We'll get there. We'll try again next week.
We will. So, I don't know. But that's what we did this morning on a Wednesday.
And then
Just
we
try to get some.
filmed a bunch of arena videos as well.
Yes.
We've been hitting the tournament circuit, the best of one historic. Hopefully, if you have watched those, or if you have not watched those, go check them out. If you like to see some MTG Arena gameplay, you can see me sometimes play well and sometimes play poorly.
Yes. Yeah.
Been playing a lot of Gruul Stompy.
Yeah, and then we'll play against each other on that.
Yeah.
It's fun. I don't know if I'm like super enjoying.
Your card
Arena.
pool's just really small.
It's
still.
small, so I can't craft a lot. I just got to keep grinding. It's a game where you got to grind.
Yes, it's very, very grindy in the early stages. But as you go up the ladder and then you get some seasonal rewards going, if you can do it every new set once in a while to buy the mastery pass if you know you're gonna play a bunch.
Yeah.
And can complete the mastery tree.
Yeah. I mean, what was that, like $9 or something, like $10?
That's like $20.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I don't have extra money for that. I'm already tempted to keep spending money for packs.
For real cards.
Yeah, but it's just like if I'm gonna spend money, I'm gonna get paper magic.
Yeah.
Versus
I get that.
Versus
I don't mind
fake magic.
If I'm gonna play a bunch of arena, I don't mind getting the mastery pass now and again, especially if you get the bundle one that gives you the draft token, because then there's some times where I'll do really well in the first draft and then I can chain that into another draft. I think the most drafts I've gotten doing that was 3. I think that was Strixhaven. I was going hard in the paint during Strixhaven. I really liked that set. But yeah, so this week in MTG, obviously we're gabbing a little bit about it. But really, really, really monumental, huge news is the TCG player and PayPal merger/buyout.
Yeah.
In a very surprising, just kind of move, or PayPal, eBay. eBay has purchased TCG player for $295 million.
How much?
$295 million is the deal
I see
that
it
they
right
came
here.
up with.
Hipsters of the Coast.
Oh yeah, Hipsters of the Coast is a big Magic news source.
Go to TechCrunch.
That's the article that I actually have a quote from. So, what I've gathered from reading a couple different articles, and the TechCrunch article is one of them, is that basically TCG players here to stay. It's not going away. The people who are still in charge of TCG player are going to remain in charge for now. And hopefully those guys just get a nice payday, basically, from it.
Yeah.
And they get to keep doing what they're doing.
It's just
Now, ultimately, I believe, selling on TCG player is probably going to become more expensive.
Yeah, it'll probably get more easier.
Yeah.
Like,
We could.
Because when I put stuff on eBay, or used to put stuff on eBay, it was pretty fluid, pretty easy.
But TCG player, you do have the seller levels that you have to work through.
Yeah, so, I mean, they might just merge some of the tech together.
Basically, so Chetty, the CEO of TCG Player, said that is a big thing, that the resources that eBay brings to the table in terms of storage and in terms of card authentication, that was a big one, that they're going to start partnering with PSA to do better at authenticating like graded cards.
Yes.
And more increased storage for those customers who
Yes, they actually have a
player storage.
They have a vault. Have you seen that?
Yes.
There is a temperature controlled under the earth vault that you can pay eBay to store your graded cards.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I read an article on that. I'm like,
so that's something TCG player will have access to now as well.
Yeah, which is kind of neat. I mean, I'm sorry, if I had a graded card, I'd want it in my possession, because when the world collapses, and I want my stuff, I'm not going to be able to be like, hey, world collapse, eBay, I want my card. Well, we'll get that shipped out to you while there's gunfire in the streets or something. I don't know. But that's just like the same thing, like how companies that do buy gold and silver you can buy it and they hold on to it for you
Sure.
until you want to get it shipped to you. But like, especially gold and silver, you would definitely want that in your possession.
Oh yeah.
But I think it's a cool thing
I
because
mean, it's like, I get it, right? Because if you hold physical assets or non-traditional assets, kind of like gold, silver, but more like collectibles, trading cards, comics, there's always the risk that you take is those things actually holding value because there's more just added assumed value that is like just interest based, and the economy's going well based. Um, which newsflash it is not
no,
right now.
no,
Um,
it's definitely not.
but those things still could have some value and do perform well. Like Magic Sealed product, reserve list cards, graded comics. Not Pillar Tombs of Akuz.
Yes, Pillar
But
Tombs of Akuz.
My main point.
You guys need to buy Pillar Tombs of Akuz.
My main point was, if you hold those types of things, your risk is mostly like natural disaster and
Yes,
fire related.
yeah, but this is under the ground.
Yeah, right. So it's
Earthquake in California, that would mess it up.
it'd probably be alright.
I don't even know where it's at. I'm just assuming it's in California somewhere.
Yeah, who knows? They probably honestly don't have the location of it public.
Oh yeah, they wouldn't.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so. A super secret.
Let's see.
eBay vault.
eBay's underground vault.
Underground is one word there, bud. While John's looking that up, I'll go ahead and read a quote from the TechCrunch article that we read from Aisha Malik. So this was just a stat that totally baffled me. At the time, eBay said it saw the value in adding authentication support for trading cards due to the volume of activity in the category on its site. The company said that the trading cards category is growing significantly faster than its total marketplace, and that the category saw 2 billion in transactions in the first half of 2021. That's equal to all of the trading card transactions that took place in 2020 for comparison. And again, that comes from Aisha Malik on TechCrunch.
Yeah, but that was also when everybody was getting stimmy checks and blowing it on Pokemon cards.
Still, that's an insane number. 2 billion with a B?
Now things are... I mean, now you can find Pokemon packs places.
Yeah.
You can find sports cards all over the place now.
Yep.
It's, when people were having that disposable income and had nothing else to do except for try to crack packs, grade them, and try to flip them, that's, yeah.
The sports card market is so wild.
It's so volatile.
Well, volatile,
but
and
you got to get it's okay, just like any other kind of collectible, it's the chase.
Yeah.
You can, but now the chase is not, there's still chases out there, but like now it's not as, I mean, we can go into any big box store and see a bunch of like Prism stuff. I don't know if it's the right kind of stuff.
No.
Because I have zero clue about sports cards.
Yeah, no, from my understanding, the stuff you need it is like Prism stuff, but it's higher, like much lower production stuff that only hobby stores really have access to. And as working for the Kingdom, it is very hard to get on those sports card lists.
Yes, you can't get on them, right? Well, at the time when sports cards were booming,
along with Pokemon
they're
cards.
like, good luck we can get you in like 7 years.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, yeah, you want to do that? Or it was like, we can get you NHL hockey.
Yeah.
It's like, no. So, yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
But yeah, so I mean, that's just, huge news.
Our thing is, if you want guaranteed gains, I'm not saying it's guaranteed, sealed product, sealed commander decks.
Yeah.
Is the thing that it seems to be the constant of increase.
And some more than others,
but I mean,
man, those 2017 commander decks, Dragon and Edgar Markov, those are pretty crazy. I remember I bought mine for $40 on the shelf.
Well, the elves?
No, dragons.
Oh. 2017. Okay, that was before I got back into it.
Yeah, elves, the last time, so elves was Kaldheim, but they
Yes.
did another Elves deck with Freyalise. That was the first time they did Planeswalker Commanders in 2014. Uh, I didn't get into any of those decks, but a number of my friends got into some of those.
Huh. So yeah, I mean, I would you agree, Gavin, that Commander decks is a safer place to put your money in sealed product?
I think so.
I would think so.
It's a little lower dollar amount too. So I guess to me, it's like, what do you have money for in your budget?
Yeah.
Do you have like booster box money, or
Do
do
you
you
not
have
booster box money? Do you have collector booster box money?
Yeah, it's true. Now
That's where it's.
I think set boosters are good too.
Yeah, but I think
the days of the draft box are kind of dead.
I saw an article talking about how it's probably dead. It's going to be
just
dead.
because the only real like draw to them is you can draft with them.
Yes.
Which is great. Like some people really love drafting, and that's what they're about. It's a very fun way to play Magic. I love drafting, but I made a cube, so I didn't have to pay to draft.
Yeah.
Anymore.
And a lot of people have their own cubes.
Yeah.
And they just add the cards to it, but I mean, when it comes to it, like, you guys are sitting on a lot of draft boxes.
Yeah, draft boosters certainly sell the worst out of the 3-box types.
Yeah. And set boosters are way more fun.
Yeah,
I think they're a delight to open because you can get a list card.
Mm-hmm.
There's guaranteed foils and is it a guaranteed foil?
Yeah.
There's a guaranteed foil. It could be trash, but I mean, like,
but
your hit rate is still a lot better. I just don't like how.
And even if you don't get any mythics in the pack, you could still just have 4 rare packs.
Yeah.
Good.
I just don't like how Wizards is just like, okay, we have certain cards that can only come out of certain product.
Yeah.
That's where it's like you have to buy the collector boosters to get the texture foiled stained glass Dominaria. But it'd be nice if the hit rate, if you can still get it in a draft box.
But it was much,
it's a lower rate, but I mean, you still, not everybody has money to buy collector booster packs, especially when it came to double masters. I mean, what is it now? $100 a pack?
$94.95 is what we're selling our collector
after tax. $100.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't even bought a single pack of that since release.
I didn't get to either.
It's just priced me out of it. And at least this new Dominaria that's going to have
$101.59 after tax.
This new Dominaria United stuff, I think, like.
Oh, it's already right up there. Here, go to TCG Player real quick and look up collector booster of Dominaria. I think ours are pre-ordered for like $264.
But they come with more packs.
It's 12 as opposed to 4.
Yeah, I mean it's.
So it's a standard collector booster box.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
display.
It's, let's see here, pre-sale $257.
So it's dropped a little bit more. They were at $280 for a while.
But this also comes with a box topper.
Yeah, it comes with a box topper and the chance to get the Legends cards.
Yeah, so I feel a little bit. That was the other thing I wanted to use my BioLife money on, was to get one of these puppies sealed and just leave it on the shelf.
Yeah, because it's gonna go nutter butters.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy, and like, I'm super excited for this set. Like, we have some like spoiler. God, the spoilers are just crazy right now for this.
Yeah, it is.
Like, there's a new card.
Timeless Lotus. So yeah, Mark Rosewater put out a thing before spoilers started about like there's a returning Weatherlight character. There's like various different things. One of them was a new card that featured Lotus and Timeless Lotus. So it's the same cost as Gilded Lotus. It enters taps, so you don't get the benefit right away, but it taps for Wooburg.
Yeah, and currently at the pre-order price, it's $29.48.
Yeah,
which
according to Goldfish,
pre-order
probably
prices
drawing from TCG Player.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that card is going to hold that price.
No. Sierra Paragon.
I don't know. There's probably some combo stuff you can do with it in like 5-color combo. There's probably some combo stuff that can be done with it.
Yeah.
Sarah Paragon. Let's see. Once during each of your turns, you may cast or play a land card from a graveyard, or cast a permanent spell minimum 3 or less from your graveyard. If you do, this permanent is put to a graveyard from the battlefield, exile it, and you gain 2 life. Man,
No. That's $24.99 right now, pre-order price.
it seems like that's probably a card that's good in standard, maybe
Yeah.
good in Pioneer.
Yeah. But let's talk about
A Johnny got completed. So there's a theory going around out there that the Chibi Planeswalkers that they did a secret lair for is basically the list of Planeswalkers that are going to get completed by the Phyrexians.
Yeah.
And so far they're just going down the list, and it is holding up.
Did you watch the little teaser trailer?
I've not seen the trailer
You
yet.
have not? Oh, very cool.
Yeah,
it sounds like they have the
trailers are awesome.
Yeah, it sounds like they have like there's gonna be a Phyrexian version of Johnny the Sleeper Agent.
Nice.
It's right here.
I saw I think just a little clip of when he opened his eye and it turned red.
It turned red. I'm like, yeah.
Oh, no.
But he's also talking, and it kind of like they have a discount James Earl Jones voicing him.
Huh.
It's actually pretty cool. I wish we could...
Raven Man. Hold on, scroll up. Raven Man is huge.
Where's it at?
Right there. So this
yes.
is the gentleman who's been tormenting Liliana. This is the person who Liliana made the pact with. This is the person who killed her brother, if I remember right, and sent Liliana kind of down her path. And it's Lim Duel from Ice Age.
Yeah.
So all the way from Ice Age, Lim Duel has been the Raven Man. I think that is insane.
We have a new land cycle coming.
It's not a new land cycle.
Or it's not new.
This is returning. These are the Pain lands.
Pain lands. That's what it is.
But the big thing that is returning is the ally color Pain lands. Those have not been reprinted in forever. And now I can get all 10 of them and be happy.
Yeah.
Because I have most of the enemy ones. They reprinted those like a bajillion times. And they just, for whatever reason, did not reprint the ally colored ones. And now we're getting all 10 in this set, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Or so far. So far they haven't shown all 10, but then they're going to have all 10.
The new Phyrexian Praetor.
Shieldred? I think Shieldred is in contention for the strongest of the new Praetors. This card is insane.
It has Death Touch. It's a 4/5. Whenever you draw a card, you gain 2 life. Whenever an opponent draws a card, they lose 2 life.
Yeah.
That's
card's insane. Goes in every black deck.
That's good stuff. I'm going to have to get one. Right now, pre-order price is $59.73.
That's for that showcase one.
Yeah, it's for the showcase, which is really cool. You know what? This art here,
the stained glass art,
like with like the circles and stuff like that, you guys can't see. Oops, I forgot this is a touchscreen. Seems like the art from the episode World Between Worlds of
a little bit
Star Wars, where they had the guy that
it's kind of got that motif going on.
Yeah, it does. That's what they're like. We're gonna rip off Star Wars. That's exactly what this looks like.
A little bit.
Yeah, I mean, Johnny's gonna be pretty cool. The Phyrexian one is
got a new Joyra. I think so. I saw an interesting discussion, and funny enough, because we're on Goldfish, it was from Saffron Olive, about how the new Karn may be in contention for top 5 worst planeswalkers of all time.
Yeah.
Liliana the Veil reprint?
Yes.
It's insane, guys. It is insane. I can't believe it's in standard. It's pre-ordering for $60. I hope the card comes down to like $40 and I can get one.
So you tick up 1, each player discards a card. You down tick 2, target player sacrifices creature, and you down tick 6. Separate all permanent target player controls into 2 piles. That player sacrifices all permanents in that pile of their choice.
That also includes lands, by the way.
Yes. Yep. Look at that Raven Man. I wish you guys can see it, but you can't.
Because John didn't do the thing.
But yeah, it's here's the commanders.
Yeah, we've got Dita, Binder of Wills, and Jared Carthalion. Jared Carthalion being a planeswalker now is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Or Diata. Diata.
So there's gonna be foiled etches. The box. Here's the box. They released the box top, or some of the box toppers.
So they're legendary.
Yeah.
That's kind of Dominaria's theme anymore. Is legends.
Destroy all non-dragon creatures on this one. That'd be good. Play against your dragon. Or no, it'd be good.
You got a neg 7 for it.
Yeah. And when you
Hold on. Scroll back up. I want to read that card. So it's uptick until your next turn, +1. Creatures can't attack you or planeswalkers you control unless their controller pays 2 life for each. Then neg 3, search your library for a dragon card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. In Neg 7, destroy all non-dragon creatures, and that can be your commander. I don't think it's a very good commander. It's probably fine in some commander decks, but it's blue-black. It's blue-black 2.
Yeah.
So I guess you put it in your Dragon deck, but I don't know. So the Neg 3 is Sarkhan's Triumph, which is instant that tutors for a dragon. And the down tick is the 1 mode of Crux of Fate, which is okay.
Yeah.
The uptick is pretty good. I like the uptick. But like Neg 7 and Neg 3 for those effects respectively, I don't know. I don't know how I feel. Like, I like dragon stuff.
Yeah, how about this one?
Kobold Warrior, Rogra, Carekeep Overlord, other kobolds. Kobold Tribal is a thing now.
Yeah.
Whenever you cast a kobold spell, you may pay 2. If you do, create a 4/4 red dragon creature token with flying. Whenever you cast a dragon spell, create a 0/1 red kobold creature token named Kobolds of Carekeep. You know that card that I gave you that makes kobolds?
Yeah.
That's Carekeep.
Yeah. Nice. Miscellaneous unique main set.
Yeah, that's a Dismember promo. What? I'm
Listen.
about it. That card is awesome.
Yeah, so that's some of the Dominaria spoilers. Which one's this? Magic 30.
Magic 30. Scroll down. So how do you get those then? Wow. Rebecca Gay Wood Elves.
Yeah.
Wall of Roots and Windfall.
Hmm.
Wow, that Rebecca Gay Wood Elves though
Is awesome.
Man.
From 1997. 30 years. That's what it says, 30-year anniversary promo cards. Yeah, so what's next on the...
Market Watch. Talk a little bit about that.
Okay. So hopefully you guys enjoy when we talk about Market Watch. We get our information from Dragon Shield.
Yeah, the Dragon Shield app, and it's just top weekly winners, losers.
So the biggest winner is Crystal Rod from Alpha.
Yeah.
And it is up to $71.99, a $44.07 increase of 158%.
Wow. So yeah, not surprising that reserve list stuff is, moving up.
Yeah. Which we saw, I mean...
Or I guess that's not necessarily a reserve list card, but it's an alpha print card.
Yeah. If I would have known there was... well, you guys don't have one of these, but I would have picked one up if it was $30-something.
Yeah.
I mean, I picked up that False Orders because I wanted to have an alpha card.
Oh, you want to know what my big winner was this week?
What was it?
So I had a long time ago when I was like kind of meh on the Commander format, I bought a foil Phage the Untouchable. Phage the Untouchable is like a bunch of black and then like 3 for when Phage the Untouchable enters the battlefield, if you did not cast it, I think it's cast it from your hand. If you didn't cast it from your hand, you lose the game. And so there's ways in Commander to cast the Phage and then give your opponents a copy of Phage that they did not cast, so they just instantly lose. And but I wasn't doing it for that. My deck was 99 Swamps and Phage the Untouchable, so I would just die and not really have to play the game of Commander. But I bought that card for like $5.
Yeah.
Many moons ago. It's a 10th edition one. It's now $78.
$78? Are you serious?
It's just been chilling in my rares.
Because those 10th editions have gone up. It's crazy.
Yeah, for whatever reason, 10th edition stuff has been, especially 10th edition foils, has been on the move. So yeah, it's a 10th edition foil Phage the Untouchable. It's $78.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm trying to log into my Dragon Shield, but it's not letting me for some reason.
Because John's really good at remembering passwords.
I have so many passwords I have to remember, especially at work, that let's talk about AT&T for a little bit. It's trash. Stop coming into AT&T for your Facebook issues.
That's John's favorite, is when people come in and ask him.
No, my favorite is when it's like, hey, I had this the other day. Hey, I forgot my passcode. I need you to unlock my phone. I know you guys have it stored here. No, we don't. You set the passcode. I'm sorry that you forgot the passcode that you set. We don't have any way to store or doesn't communicate that to us in any form. And it's pretty much, if you forget your passcode, you either got it's a brick, or you got a factory reset. But if it's an Apple and you factory reset, guess what? It's going to ask for that passcode again. So it's a brick. Yeah. So, and people,
you got to contact Apple.
This guy got uber pissed at me because he forgot his freaking passcode. I'm like, dude, I don't know why you're mad at me. It's...
You gotta love the Karen and boomers of the world.
Yeah, I think every podcast I'm gonna have a little tidbit about how AT&T sucks, and hopefully that it's closed my store.
That's not good, buddy.
Yeah, just close it. Well, we're the last small town store in Indiana.
Wow.
So, yeah. So whatever, it is what it is. Let's see what my top game was in mine here.
Yeah, I'll pull up mine real quick.
Binder is up 19%. Let's see here. Top card in mine. If it loads. Load. But yeah.
Oh no. What happened to my feather deck?
Uh-oh.
My feather deck's down 8%, but my all the cards I've got scanned in are up 3% overall.
My Renin 6. The one card that we saved, $71.
It was 90, I think, at first.
Yeah.
And it's...
I'm up 19%.
Plummeted. Wow, your binder's doing way better than mine.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it's filled with Pillar Tomb of Aku.
I need to actually scan my rares in sometime.
Yeah.
This is just my decks and my
I need to pay for the extra storage.
I was surprised that my Grenzo deck is $232.
That's crazy.
I didn't think it would be that much.
Grenzo for 2. Grenzo for 2. Yeah. So, yeah, Market Watch. I mean, there's not terrible, like, 10th edition cards aren't skyrocketing. The revised cards are... they come back up in price?
See, my weekly winners and losers they look different than yours. So we've got like Lady of the Sun, Living Plain, Drain Life, Badlands, Capture of Jingzhou, Cow Ren, Way Commander, Mirror Universe, Slashing Tiger, Palladium Ores from Legends, Crystal Rod, Diamond Valley.
Yeah, I would like to know what was last week's.
Double Masters Imperial Seal jumped a bunch.
Did it?
It jumped 26%.
Nice.
$21 gain up to 101 again.
Oh.
So I think that means we're past maximum supply. That stuff is starting to tick back up there.
Is my Blood Moon going up?
Probably.
What set was that from?
Double Masters 1. It's the borderless foil.
$29.
Cool. That sounds about right for a Blood Moon, especially these days.
Oh, wow. The whole 384 cards is market valued at $4,000.
So that's if you want a set of Double Masters?
Yep. It will cost you $4,033.
Wow.
$4,033.
That's incredible. I mean, it makes sense. Sort of.
I clicked on that and it didn't.
Wait, is that Double Masters 1 or Double Masters 2?
This is 1.
Okay. What about Double Masters 2? Can you see that?
Let's see here. I don't know. Yeah. See here, Double Masters. $5,616.
Whoa.
That's crazy. The most expensive card in that,
Still probably the...
Renin 6.
Yeah, the
Etched foil.
Or textured foil.
Imperial Seal, texture foils went back up. Yeah, I think the cards are ticking back up. So we did hit, we hit that max supply. So last week or 2 weeks ago when you were listening to it, and hopefully you took our advice to buy your singles.
Yes.
Because they're ticking back up.
I mean, it's still not the worst time to get back in because I'm sure they'll keep going back up.
Yeah,
Don't
I want to
get me
get one of
wrong.
these mana vaults.
Yeah, now's definitely time to get a mana vault.
The only problem is I'm broke and I can't donate plasma because my veins are too deep. I'm salty about that, guys. I don't know if you guys know that or not.
But we tried to put our blood into the channel today.
Yes, we literally tried to put our blood into this channel. So, what's next?
Next on the list is going to be... So, we talked about spoilers, MTG Arena tournaments, and your kind of thoughts on playing Arena so far.
I like it. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's definitely easier because you can just bring up your screen and not have to pull out all the cards and shuffle, and it does everything for you, and
you don't have to remember your triggers.
You don't have to remember because it automatically does. It's like, hey, do you want to trigger this? And it does cool animations and stuff like that, which is pretty neat. I think it's cool.
I've enjoyed it.
I just need to play it more.
Us, if you have checked it out, us playing MTG Arena tournaments, doing a lot of best of one historic. That's kind of my format du jour on Arena, just because it's the Arena exclusive format.
Yes.
And it's eternal, so it's non-rotating. But there is, I don't know. I go back and forth on whether I like or don't like that cards can do different things on Arena than they do in paper. And now with the 6-sided cards, it's a whole different mess of...
I haven't played with any 6-sided cards.
I haven't either, but I've got a number of them now from the Baldur's Gate Arena version.
When's Infinity come out?
I think October is when that's slated to release.
So, are you gonna be able to play these? And oh man, that force.
Yes, you will.
Looks sweet.
Yeah,
look at that.
I'm buying a set of the Shocklands for my cube.
Okay, so you'll be able to play these cards
in paper, in black border. Yeah. Yeah. There's nothing about those that wouldn't be not legal.
Okay, yeah,
because those are borderless, but the bottom border is black, so it's black border.
Okay, that's what I was wondering, because the other sets, man. Sorry, I clicked on this thing and
yeah, the Infinity lands are just beautiful.
They're just awesome.
So there's a planetary view, and then there's an on the planet view, like a space view.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy these Shocklands.
Yeah, no, I'm getting that set for my cube because then I'll have a nice set of fetches and a nice set of shocks.
Yeah, that's. Oh man!
Look at that mountain.
A plane. I mean, look at that plains. Great. That's awesome. Yep. I'm gonna have to buy some of the. Look at that Sacred Foundry. That's sweet. Steam vents looks beautiful.
I love the steam vents.
Stomping ground. Look. Oh my god. Dude, this is the first time I'm seeing these.
Oh.
I haven't.
Yeah.
They just look.
I've did this already, and then just. Ooh,
oh yeah, that's some good stuff. I like that. I'm gonna buy some of that.
Yeah.
Does one of these full art lands come in each?
Yep. Every pack will have one of the full art lands if they do it the way they've done it forever.
Nice. Good. I'll have to buy some of that product to get into. Well, no, I'll probably just buy singles and try to hunt for them.
Good luck. Those are going to be like $4 land.
No, I'm talking about the Shocklands.
Oh yeah. I was like, if you want the basics, those are probably going to be like $4 land.
Well, it just depends on how much the pack is.
It'll probably be around $4 or $5. Well, now with Wizards price increases, probably like 6.
Yeah.
7.
But I mean, if you're getting a $4 land on every pack.
Yeah, that was what was good about Unstable was the packs were about $4 and or $5, and you got a $4 land in every pack, and you're like, okay. Take like a $1 loss.
We're gonna go back to this Market Watch real quick because this is hilarious. Because you guys earlier in this episode we were talking about how much I want to see how much the entire set of Innistrad.
Oh, Crimson Vow
is.
Oh boy.
Yeah, no, it says no cards found. That's weird. Whatever. So what's next?
Did you click on promos?
No, I clicked on this one.
Innistrad Crimson Vow.
It says no cards found.
Weird.
That's crazy.
Okay. Next up is A New Hope Rises in Star Wars Legion.
A New Hope Rises.
Yes. And that would be the new faction. Apparently it is doing good things for the game. And making droids not just the best thing you can be doing anymore.
I haven't played. We haven't played. I have so many unpainted models still in boxes. It'll go up on this shelf. It's just going to be a display. Because I am so over the assembly and painting, and it costs too much to go onto Fiverr and try to find somebody to assemble and paint them for a good price, which is fine because it takes some talent to do it.
Yeah.
Shout
And a
out
lot
to
of
those
time.
artists that doing it on Fiverr. I had my Crisis Protocol stuff painted by a guy on Fiverr. It cost me like $95, which is he assembled and painted all of them, and it looked awesome. Guess how many times I've played that game? 0 times. But I have a painted set. I'm gonna sell it and get some magic cards. I keep trying to, like, when pre-releases come out, I keep trying to trade somebody. I'm like, I'll give me 2 pre-release kits and I'll trade you this game. It's already painted.
Dude, that's an incredible value for the
Yeah.
other person.
Yeah, that's if they're into tabletop minigames.
Yeah.
And it's already, well, the train's not painted. You still have to
Yeah.
assemble and put the train together, but all the minis are actually painted in the
But
symbol.
you don't even need to really put that together. Just go buy some toy cars.
Yeah, and I also have the Hulkbuster that I'll include too. So I bought that game on a whim. And I had gift cards to Amazon, so I bought it, and so but that's the only reason why I bought it from Amazon, because I had a gift card. If not, I usually buy all my stuff from my local game store to support them and keep Gavin having a job. But yeah,
Rock and roll.
bought the game. Don't want to play it. I've heavily invested a lot of my money into Star Wars games, Legion and Armada, and rip Armada, because
Didn't they announce some new stuff for
they're-
Armada again?
they announced new stuff for X-Wing.
Uh,
They announced like new gameplay rules and like a new whatever for Armada. So the game's not like completely dead.
well,
But
it wasn't dead before, but they just put it on like
the back burner.
Yeah, the back burner had a super extended hiatus with an
Yeah.
unknown end date.
Yeah, I hope. I mean, they could go with a couple more mega ships, because I mean, you got
Well,
the,
yeah, because they just put out the the Republic factions.
yeah, and separatists,
Yeah.
and then you can get the Hulk cruiser, the Hulken, the big donut shaped with the big round ball.
Yeah.
Separatist cruiser would be an awesome mega ship, like to help compete against the Super Star Destroyer, because
Well, you need at least one Starhawk, if not more Starhawks,
yeah,
to get there
Yeah.
against a
I just mow down Gavin with that freaking Super Star
Oh,
Destroyer.
it was rough. That was
and
not
it only
good.
goes straight. You just plop that baby caddy corner and just ride it on in and just blam. It's so awesome. I love it. I love that game. I got my wife playing it because I'm like, I spent a lot of money. I want to play it, so I taught her how to play it. She liked it, but it also just takes up so much space to play.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But they also make cool models. They'll go also. I'll put some stuff up on my shelf here so people can see it when we're filming videos.
Yeah.
So what's next?
Our weekend movies and shows. First off, House of the Dragon.
House of the Dragon.
New Game of Thrones.
New Game of Thrones. I liked it. Seemed kind of a little slow. I mean, it had some intense scenes in it. Spoiler alert! Like when the City Watch is going through and just like going after murderers and rapists and thieves and just chopping off arms, legs, nut sacks,
Yeah.
heads. Like that was really cool. But I think whenever they showed the girl, it was like really slow scenes.
It's
Like,
so I've watched a TikTok creator go over these books before, like kind of as the show was announced. So I had a little background knowledge on like the story, and I know kind of the direction it's gonna go.
it's gonna go into a war against the brother and her,
Right. Yeah.
or
yeah.
her uncle
Yeah.
and her,
Yeah. There's gonna be two factions of Targaryens. Both have a claim to the throne.
and they
which-
both have dragons. Oh,
Yeah.
dragons.
The dragons are cool.
The dragons are cool, but it's just like if you have two sides with OP dragons, what's the point of having an army?
I mean, you still need fodder for the dragons.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, I thought it was good. I'm sure there's a lot of potential for it. lots of potential.
And I can see some of like the archetypal characters like Lord Hightower. I think he's the Hand of the King.
Yes, Hand of the King.
Yeah, like he's clearly Littlefinger again. Like
Yeah,
he's this
playing
era's Littlefinger.
Yeah, he tried to send his daughter,
which was really messed up.
Yeah, to go sleep with the king who just lost his wife. Like,
well, it was by his order. Like, he made the shot call. Do I try to have my male heir, or do I keep my wife? And he picked the male heir, and then it was stillborn anyway, and he lost them both.
Yeah. I mean, it has potential. I do like seeing King's Landing in the past, like the Dragon Dome, like the stuff like that. So hopefully we'll visit like other parts of Westeros and stuff like that to see what, like, what's their Dragonborn or Dragonstone?
Dragonstone, yeah.
It's kind of like in Game of Thrones.
It would be cool to see that with dragons, actually.
Yeah, because in Game of Thrones it was like dilapidated, kind of like running down. So it's kind of nice to see what it looks like in its heyday. Or maybe that one castle or keep that got melted by dragons.
Oh, Harrenhal.
Yeah.
I think.
So that would be kind of cool.
I think we're going to see that.
Yeah.
I think this is about that time.
That'll be really cool to see the dragons just wreck a whole thing like that. So, I mean, the show has potential. I think it's going to be good. Game of Thrones, I really enjoyed it. As everybody's like, the last season sucked.
Yeah,
it did. It did. There's no splitting it. They remastered it in 4K, The Battle of Winterfell, so it's not like
so it's not dark. Horribly dark.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, the scenes are much more lighted. Much more. They have. They're. You can see what's going on.
Yeah, the first time you could just not see what was going on, and I had like not the best internet at the time either, so it was a little grainy too.
Ooh, no.
And I was like, I can't tell what is going on in this scene at all.
I just see 8-bit blocks going
just
around.
Pixels just moving on the screen. I'm like, this is horrible.
So,
why?
So, hopefully you guys are enjoying the new House of Dragons.
Yeah, I like it so far. I think the cast is doing an incredible job. The art department and like set design, knocked it out of the park. Like
his armor,
Daemon's armor is awesome.
So good, so cool.
We got to see some jousting. I liked it. I was like, oh, a Knight's Tale vibes. Freaking sick.
Yeah, that was good. I liked it. Oh, and then they were like, after the jousting, they can continue, and they were just like brutally murdering each other.
Yeah, they got to do like the sword, and that's a little bit more what actual tournaments were like. So like if you watch A Knight's Tale, they were all like very regimented. Like, okay, so here you sign up for the joust, and then you sign up for the sword, and then you can sign up for archery and other stuff. But the way they did it in House of the Dragon is a little more historically accurate from what I've read.
Okay.
Because that was supposed to be more. It's basically practicing for war in your peacetime.
This
is how you train your soldiers.
And they made a comment about that. None of these people have seen war.
Right. Yeah, they're all peacetime.
Yeah.
Or the last king was a peacetime king, and now the current king is like trying to keep the realm together.
The Burger King.
He's not really doing a good job.
No. Yeah, his brother called him out. You're weak.
Yeah.
He kind of does seem like a weak king.
A little bit. He's very wishy-washy on things. And he lets I'm trying to think, small council kind of walk all over him.
Yeah.
And just push him around, and I'm like,
it was kind of cool to see
you're the king. What are you doing?
Some of the younger Baratheons.
Yeah, but they're not really going to do a whole lot. They're not going to do it,
because it's 172 years.
Yeah.
But it's just like, okay,
there's a lot. Grandfathers of
Baratheon. Rhaegon Stark.
Rhaegon.
So, I mean, you got to see some of the... I mean, I'm pretty sure that's just little nods to the families kind of thing. You probably won't...
Well, they're old families, I guess, right? Like, that's the whole thing with Game of Thrones and the royal lineage stuff is like it's, like it was back in the day in Western Europe, just really long family histories, and these are noble families who've been in power forever. And so, like these names that we recognize from the first one do go back to here. And if you're more interested in that, you can always check out the books, but I've heard that they're horribly long, and it's kind of like Tolkien in that there's just lots of descriptors about
the
unnecessary
lineage
background details.
Yeah.
Well, more like the table was dressed
What
with
I want to
fine
see,
satin silk.
what I wanted
That was contradictory, but
a
you
show
understand.
about Valeria.
Yeah.
Like how great, because it's like they were the main population. They had the Valerian steel. They were like super technological, like
Right.
kind of like they
and
had
it
their
was
own.
like a lost thing, kind of like Damascus steel. Obviously,
Yeah.
that's what that's a reference to.
Yeah. So yeah, what else do we got on the?
She-Hulk.
Didn't watch it.
You're 2 for 2 on not watching the Marvel shows.
You know what? I was thinking about this. I am just not. Marvel doesn't have my dick hard for
Anymore.
new series.
The multiverse saga has been a very mixed bag.
It's like I've seen the meme. After Infinity War, after Endgame, it's like every movie is playing the side quest in Skyrim. After you beat the main quest,
Yeah.
now you're just going to go fill out the rest of the game, get your money, playback value, and do side quest.
Right.
That's what it. And I get they're building towards a bigger thing. They already released Phase 18, and it shows all this other stuff. It's like cool, but I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just not.
I think the big issue is there hasn't been a big crossover to really give us the sense of direction. And I feel like every time that they're adding what seems to be like the tidbits about where the phase is going, it's like they answer one question, but then like 10 more get asked, sort of thing.
And it's like they're just bringing out all these OP characters. Like, the Star Child from, or
Star
America.
Box. Oh, America Chavez.
Yeah, like, she's gonna, she's OP. She can just
rip holes through
multiverses. Doctor Strange is now whatever, and then you have in Guardians of the Galaxy the child that was created by the middle of the universe person.
Right, Love.
Yeah, so like.
Oh yeah, so more about that. So Eternity basically made Love out of that girl, and Love is the Marvel entity Love, that is it's like basically more powerful than a Celestial.
Yeah, that's
and that's Thor's like stepdaughter now. Yeah, basically.
Everything just seems like everybody's just overpowered.
Yeah, we're like climbing the power scale.
Yeah, where it's like, hey, when we first introduced this, it was just a guy in a suit.
Yeah, it was Captain America and Tony Stark.
Now it's
the Hulk. We had the Hulk. The Hulk is crazy powerful, but they have constantly underutilized the Hulk, and this will kind of tie us back to She-Hulk, and just they've given him the biggest shaft in the entire MCU.
I haven't watched.
There was, and I saw a discourse about this in regards to the first episode of She-Hulk. How's come he was able to just like kick the shit out of She-Hulk, and then Thanos just like
yeah,
and like I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't understand.
And yeah, I don't know. I like She-Hulk and what it's doing so far. It's cool. It's a fresh take on the Hulk concept. I understand that Hulk is or She-Hulk is a very different character than actual Hulk. She doesn't have the two personalities like Bruce Banner does. She can break the fourth wall for some reason, so that's cool. And yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to see Daredevil, and so Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio. They're going to be back in this show.
That's probably why I'll watch it.
So I'm excited for this, and that's going to lead to the Daredevil show, which is going to be amazing.
Yeah, like 26 episodes.
Yeah.
That's going to be awesome. That is what I'm excited for. Like, okay, I'm down for that. But like these other things, I'm just like, meh. Like I Am Groot.
Well, that wasn't even...
That's not even supposed to be...
They were shorts.
Yeah, they're just...
But they made reference to... So apparently the Team Daryl stuff wasn't canon, but I feel like it kind of is canon now.
Yeah.
Because Taika Waititi put Daryl in the Love and Thunder movie.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's Daryl. I went and watched those shorts, so I know who that is.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I didn't watch it, so I can't really talk about it.
I liked it. It was good. A lot of people are saying it's the best first episode of an MCU show. I don't think so. for me, Hawkeye,
Hawkeye.
or even WandaVision, like, so, I don't know. WandaVision has aged very weirdly for me, because WandaVision came out in the, like, as soon as the lockdown started.
Yeah.
Back in 2019 or 2020, early 2020, yeah. And that was like, I don't know, to me a big cultural thing was
Yeah.
watching WandaVision.
Yeah.
Was
There's
that's what the
nothing else to
American
do.
public was doing. There was nothing else to do, so we're going to watch this new Marvel show. And it was crazy.
Yeah.
And then it was a big letdown at the end. Skybeam.
Skybeam, yeah. So, yeah. What I'm excited for is Andor. I was not excited for it, but now I mean, it's Star Wars, so I'm always excited for Star Wars. That's a little bit different because they've been, but hopefully they do it right. The trailers look really good.
Great.
It looks great. They use a lot more practical effects this time instead of using that like wall thing. So I think we'll get a lot more. I think realism and more like depth to the set pieces and to the characters and stuff like that. So I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty excited for it. I mean, they pushed it back twice. They pushed it back once, and they're like, "We're gonna give you 2 episodes," and then they're like, "We pushed it back again. We're gonna give you 3-episode drop."
That's
It's
interesting.
like
So at that point, if it's going to be like an 8-episode series,
then you're dropping 3 at the beginning.
give us it all.
Just drop it all at once.
Oh, I hate the waiting a week. Same is true for you, HBO Max and Game of Thrones. Waiting a week's annoying. I will say, it does give us the opportunity to discuss the episodes on a week-to-week basis.
Yeah.
And that's, like, kind of neat and fun. And, like, that's part of the cultural thing with WandaVision. If it would have been just a binge thing, we wouldn't have talked about it as long.
So.
But, yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
That's where we're going to leave it for today, I think.
Yeah. So, I hope you guys enjoyed our podcast, episode 5. Make sure you subscribe to our podcast so you can get the notifications when the new ones come out. Make sure to go over to our Facebook and all our social medias, like us there. And if you really enjoy our content and you want to support us financially, just go to our Patreon. Let's open it, and you can just give us $1 a month. That's all, just $1, and we can help. That'll help create more content, help create more. Like we'll be able to put that into equipment to better our channel, to better our production value. So yeah, if you like to do that, we would much appreciate it, and we thank you for that. And as always, we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
I love